All right, testing. Am I being heard? Testing out my rig. This is really cool. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and get things started. Um, yeah, full screen. How do I close this side thing? Hello. Vertex tuber. Oh, I like that actually. I'm quiet. Let's try this. Testing, testing. Okay. Woo. Okay. Um, I wanted to play Gate War because Gate War rocks. We'll see how far I get. I'm not how you would say good at video games. Domino hat, yeah. It's really easy for to make changes to models, so I'm definitely going to be doing a lot of variations because I like dressing up. Oh yeah, mortality skip, totally. I don't know. Do I want to cheat out the viewers of dying over and over again? Okay. Thousands of years ago, humanity ruined the planet. They retreated into a massive habitat deep underground. The earth healed. The people didn't notice. Someone else did. They came in corpse ships to strip mine our world. Within your habitat, they found the most valuable natural resource of all. Waking up. A deafening explosion rips through the habitat. You struggle to maintain your balance. The power goes out. It takes a couple of seconds for the emergency lights to come on. You hear muffled violence through the walls. The corridors are thick with smoke. You should look for help. So we have arrow keys for moving around and WASD, or arrow keys for looking around and WASD for moving, which kind of work really good. Better than I was expecting. It feels weird not to have a hand on the mouse, but good particles. Also, you could tell this was made by someone who does good game design because particles have a source, like little cracks in the wall. It's a really good idea. This door won't open. The power is out. Your next door neighbor is dead. Head trauma, you think. So, get mortality or not get mortality? Not get mortality would actually finish the game. But we already have at least one playthrough of this on record, so I'm going to play until I'm bad at it. Acquired mortality. You suddenly start to feel the blood pump through your veins. This room is dark. You don't hear anything inside. The big gun and expressionless face covering instantly fills you with a sense of trust. There's a loud bang and suddenly a hole appears in your chest. The world rudely winks out of existence. Waking up. The hole in your chest has been filled with cybernetics. Your L1 cache feels cramped and has a headache. An armored figure is lying on the ground. Blackish blood is pooling underneath it. Its weapon lies discarded and seems to be looking at you expectantly. You picked up incredible violence. Use its power to escape to the surface. What's the shoot button? I forgot. Alright, up. See, if I could just jump, I'd just be able to jump right over there. God, this game fucking rips. Somebody piled these bodies up. Most of them are missing body parts. Fucking Dead Space wishes it could. Doctor, I'm sick. Can I have an IV? Yes. An incredible violence. Found an egg. Which do nothing. Yeah. They increased my egg count. Found an egg. I cannot wait till I get my hand on this engine. This room is filled with bodies. Drones are salvaging what's useful and tossing the rest. You leave them to your work. Somehow you don't think that it's wise to attack. Also, this music, the sound coming from this door is so good. This lift was supposed to take everyone back to the surface at one point. Now it's a gaping ruin. You see rubble and fire at the bottom of the shaft. Sparks are flying everywhere. Gotta find another way out. Also, this is a technique that I wish more games would use, is highly descriptive passages with a visual scene that's only reminiscent of them. So it's like you get kind of a reinforcement of the fiction. I love it. It does not increase your egg count. Oh, I think this is the room I die a lot in. No, it's not the room, but... Egg. This is actually the first Domino Club game I played. Because I saw the image while I was uploading, and it whipped so hard. Like, I knew I would love it. It scratches so many latent itches. A shimmering hole in reality, you can see some sort of corridor on the other side. No point staying in the habitat if the guns won't get you, the failing life support will. The gate spits you out in the nick of time. The room you were just in caves in as the portal closes. You're in the service layer. It's filled with machinery that made the habitat work. There must be some kind of way out of here. Maybe you can find an access shaft to the surface, or, at least, another gate. It's like some sort of gate war. Fuck. I forgot about that guy. It scared me. Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. Ah, that's some good particles right there, too. It's one of the mini reactors that keep your habitat going all these years. Oh, I think I missed that the first time. This door has been glued shut with some sort of bodily discharge. Not even your cybernetics can prevent you from retching at the smell. Goodbye, cum door. Woo! Move fast. Yeah, the sound work really is top-notch. The power to this section has been cut. A reactor must have failed. Shame you can't see in the dark. Totally, when playing this, I thought that I would get some sort of see in the dark visor and come back here. Found an egg. Ooh, the little, like, chinchilla, electronic chinchilla noises in the distance. I mean, this already has a daring amount of gameplay. Fuck. I've never played Marathon, but I like to imagine that this is what it's like. Ah! No, don't hit him! Rude. Holy shit, I think that was the first time I beat that level. What have they done to this reactor? Its casting looks like it's covered in skin. Yeah, I don't know anything about Marathon other than that it's got text. Just admiring. Love a good transparent texture over particles. Also solid green. Oop. Fuck off, fuck off, fuck off. Despite odds, you prevail. Incredible violence purrs with satisfaction. You pass through the gate and fire at the generator from the other side. You don't want anyone following you. Marathon? Yeah, I know games are long. The entrance to the habitat has been hidden deep underground in an old mine shaft. It's clear no one has been here for thousands of years. The air is thick and tastes of rot. This is the mine shaft from Cycle. No, that was a mine shaft. That was a something else. These are good crunchy textures too. Yeah, yeah. Conveyor belt. And another game with a really good use of darkness. Got an egg? It's okay, there's only so many ways you can put enemies in a video game. Eventually you're going to use them all up. Ooh. Yeah. Hello! I'm just really enjoying this corner here, actually. Love like it's just a little alcove that the music changes. It really gives a different feeling of space. As I said, all the music stuff in this, all the sound stuff is top fucking notch. The enemy sounds that are like almost speech. Oh! Oh, ooh, scared me by the teeth. This is where the mine entrance should be, but some sort of steel flesh contraption plugs the tunnel. A door opens to reveal a gaping maw lined with teeth. This must be the staging area for the invasion. No way out but through. Teeth, teeth, teeth. Thank you! I just finished it. There's a lot that needs to get done. Excuse me? I forgot how to... Do we just continue going? Yeah, okay. Ooh. We are playing Gate War, one of the games in the Domino Club collection. I think we're nearing the end. None of them are super long. Circle Strafe. Real gamer hours. Well, okay, one is actually fairly long, like 40 minutes. Ooh. Oh, that's a good moving texture that invokes, like, Machinery without having to do a whole lot. There's just a whole lot being done without a whole lot being used. Much like yourself, the other habitat dwellers have been twisted and added to the conglomerate. A face not entirely unlike your next-door neighbor's droops listlessly from the control panel to the right. You try introducing yourself. As usual, the asshole pretends not to hear you. Yeah. Sup? This is an ancient office chair. There's a corpse sat in it. The skull is wearing a pair of cracked glasses. What a nerd! Love the height changes too. Again, just a lot of things contributing to a sense of scale. That's Bill Gates. Aha, what a nerd. Billiam Gates. Found an egg? Gates War! Oh. Right. Red things are hurt. Ugh! I have to start all the way back here, lame. I should have realized red is hurt. It's a video game. Yeah, I actually noticed the drill for the first time now. No! Ugh, I do not have a lot of health. Get past this nerd. Just collect some more health. That's what eggs do, right? It's health. What the fuck? Oh no! I think I clipped through the wall. I will beat this game. It's a secret death pit. Oh no! It is incredibly mean. I love it. Oops. Don't get in the red water. Ugh. God, this seriously is like as good and better than most like many shooters I've played recently. Not that I play many, but it's just like, ugh, this is so good. It just nails it. Nerd. Oh, no. I like it being difficult. Shit. Wait, where did he go? I think he fell into the death pit. Oh, God. I don't know. I've never played this far, and I only saw Freya play it, I think. Egg. Yeah, you reach what seems to be a vehicle hangar. The little spacecraft, thankfully, seem light on the flesh parts. You climb to the least damaged ship and plug yourself into the pilot seat. The ship does the rest. You escape the planet at the last moment. The end. Thank you for playing Gate War Shareware Edition. To find out what happens next, get the full release of Gate War coming March 1995. It's very, very good. Thank you, John Carmack. Ooh, this background track is real good. Yeah, I can't believe I actually beat it on stream. Kind of impressed with myself, actually. Oh. There it goes. True Gamer Hours. Okay. I wonder how much time has elapsed. About a half an hour, so I got a time for some more. What's another one that's not terribly long? The Yoda Syndicate faces its greatest challenge. Oh no, this might get me content struck. This is gonna be it. This is the space fuck moment. Dark Yoda. Dangerous it is. Master, is it okay for them to be in the Syndicate? I must confess that I feel like a monster just thinking about their evil. Walking TV, it's like this persona. Might get homestuck. Puppet Yoda. Harmless he is. But with his puppet body, he is invincible to damage. The tank of the Syndicate. Tractor Yoda. Useless form. Crashed into the swamp and has not woken up. This persona is dormant. Select another. Yoda spins. Master, this persona is on the thin ice. He is too obsessed with doing one of their turns to stop. I have never seen someone so comfortably numb to their duty. Walk in the TV to select this persona. Outcast. The hard cut. Outcast Yoda. Hey-ya! Hey-ya! Walk to the TV to select this persona. Yoda flip. Whoa! Did you see that? Fuck! This Yoda died on impact. Select another persona. Baby Yoda the Joker. Master, is it really okay to use this one? The head of the Syndicate? Keep your best generals in reserve. Assignment number 69. Kill the human resistance leader living underground. Shrimp cocktail. Yeah, now that I have a 3D rig, I can dance. Loving this shit. Frowny face. Wah! Nice. Can't help being a Gemini. Wink. Another banger. Another prerequisite Yoda game, and I love it. Also, it was really loud in my headphones. Felt like I was yelling. I mix up, in my head, cycle and heritage. So let's play heritage. Oh, right. This is the fucking Juice as Hell one. I love it. Use the arrow keys to move and to advance the test. Heritage. Prologue. Saboteur Manifesto. We live in eternal prosperity. Why then do we suffer? The riches of our society are held in reserve for the sacred few. Why? We are fighting for these questions. We will sabotage every privilege kept from us until the answer is forthcoming. We will take our share of eternity. Chapter 1, Operations. It's a good video clip. Squeaky, wonky, piece of shit chair. This is where the magic happens. Supply package. Food and toiletries for a few weeks. Toilet. The plumbing down here still works, though it's anyone's guess where the sewage ends up. Toilet. A mattress and a pillow. The most comfortable thing in this place, but that isn't saying much. Yeah, the layout in this is really, really good. The switch box. My responsibility. Messages come in and I hold them for routing and dispatch later. Routing? Routing. 3 waiting. The situation up there is getting worse. 4 more reports of buildings sinking into the tunnels. Another burst main. And most of the older damage is too submerged now to access. Complaining about work. Should have known this was Candle. But a small victory. We are bringing the pain to their doorstep too. Electricity cut to the eastern central sector. I don't think they even know how to fix it. And this one's cryptic. They found something down here, but they aren't saying what. Another group? They're calling in the big dogs for a meeting. That's it for now. Interlude. Remnants of long-buried books. Tale of Leviathan. In the beginning, there was a chaotic sea ruled by violent beasts, the Leviathan. These 3 Leviathan writhed and circled as they fought each other, agitating to the seas to great turbulence. Then men emerged, and they slew the eldest and youngest Leviathan, beating their flesh to the middle sibling. Sated, it fell into an everlasting slumber, and on its back the world was built. Fate of Jormungandr. Jormungandr? Jormungandr circled the earth, and it slumbered. So too did the world fall into an eternal sleep, not to awaken until doomsday. The immortal souls of its siblings lingered and finally emerged once more as Nidhogg. Now gnawing at the foundations of the world, one day usher in Ragnarok. The Ouroboros, a signal of eternity and self-containment, a serpent curled into a circle to grasp its own tail. In actual serpents, this behavior is a sign of confusion and distress. No, when a snake does this, it is actually very distressed. Chapter 2, Searching. Nidhogg is real, but it does sound like a Candle tweet. Searching. Nidhogged. She hogs my nid until... Never mind. Not much, but at least I don't have to scrounge for it. Scrunge for it. Water pressure is falling in this sector, but it's still flushing. Not so bad. It's a shame I won't sleep. Oops, I forgot to look at my chair. Let's see what's on the grapevine. Grapes. I'll have plenty of time for sitting later. More search coordination. It turned out that the other resistant group were poised to unleash some great weapon, and then just up and vanished. We're hoping we find something, anything that can do damage to the center. More broadcasts. We're getting noticed, but it's not enough. People out there are waiting for something real, something hopeful. We need more than just gremlins to win them over. Time to turn in. I don't know. I don't think it should be discounted gremlinizing yourself. Interlude. The Tracers of Garamarong. Again, another word I don't know how to pronounce. Guramarong? Guraming. Fall of that word. That word threat, it was immediate. They sought the direct destruction of society and to bring eternity to ruin. In a matter of weeks, the Jormungandr organized a total purge of the Guramung think that German does something with that last few letters that I don't understand. And those sympathetic to them. The ultimate fate of their weapon is unknown. No record of its discovery or destructions are present. Nature of the weapon. While it is clear the Goramrong posed an existential threat, the nature of the weapon remains elusive. It is usually speculated to be a doomsday machine, though some references tenuously suggest a time travel device, a lost art, or even a hereditary bloodline. The most outlandish, though tantalizing, of these is the suggestion that the weapon is a relic that predates our society entirely. Lingering traces. Despite the great threat they posed, the purge of the Goramrong was not particularly thorough. The caches we discovered through chance seem to have fallen into obscurity, then deliberately concealed. Were the Jomrangder even aware of the Goramrong's weapon held in reserve? I think we have a German word limit. You can only have so many German words in the game now before I get tired of saying all the words. Chapter 3, Reckoning. Also, this would make a really good, like, paranormal horror in the style of Godramnshire. What was that podcast that I listened to a ton of? The Peter Lucas Meet Time, where like you're like in the little window you're doing the investigation, and all the text is from like after the fact. Magnus Archive, thank you. I mean, this vibe would work particularly well for a Magnus Archive style game. Disconnected, for the best. Not much at all. Dot dot dot. Dot dot dot. I don't think anyone is going to come looking. Checking in. Let's see what we have. Rumbling of a schism. Divisions over what will happen when they figure out the weapon. Will we really use it? Will we make a demonstration? Is it just a threat held as leverage? Just how much are we willing to sacrifice? Above ground is getting desperate. The checkpoints are closed. They're cutting us off. Well, let's hear it. Interlude. Fragments of clarity. Genesis of permanence. For the Jormanger, the end goal was the end of history. A perfect stasis of humanity at its apex, neither progressing nor regressing, a golden age persisting into perpetuity. This feels very like kill the past statement. The end of history. Kill the past. The eternal stability they sought should, of course, have no end, but also, necessarily, it could have no beginning. Now, this is Homestuck, actually. Therefore, in order to achieve their goals, society had to be cut off from time itself, the future and the past folded back over into the singular and eternal presence. This eternal paradox space, the thread of history. As these consequences became clear, remnants of now long-defunct opposition parties banded together to resist the severing of history. They viewed human history as the sacred heirloom of mankind, a handhold on the thread of fate that guides us through the darkness of the uncertain future. I think I call this one Kill the Past. Well, actually somewhere. Anticipating their own demise, they secreted many records. Secreted, not secreted. That's gross. Many records and histories that they hoped would one day be used to restore the flow of time. This group came be known as the Goramrong, remembered only as the purveyors of the weapon that would destroy eternity. The limit of eternity. With this, eternity was left to run its course. But it was a false dream. Without the continuity of history, the knowledge to sustain and restore society gradually faded. Beneath the supposed stasis of permanence, the foundations were crumbling and forming dissident. Jormanger, having passed out of memory, was no longer in position to protect its eternity from unraveling. Yeah! Transcendence Manifesto. We live in a false eternity. We are stumbling without mercy, without continuity. Each generation continues an imperfect copy of an imperfect copy of a message in a language that is no longer spoken. We have now the Rosetta Stone, a language called history that will reveal the truth of our existence and foretell our path out of stagnation. We are lifting the veil of eternity to restore humanity's journey through time. Rise with us and claim your heritage. Heritage, Domino. It's good. Ooh! Hello! Heritage. And we just have. Wait. Ah! We have Cavity Girl 2.0. The music drop had a very end of the Matrix effect on me. Oh, hell yeah. This is Rocket into the Sky. It is not finished yet. Well, this is exciting then. No save. Not now. Released 1 minute ago. Still need to add audio. She drifted along roads, past factories, warehouses, through streets of concrete, bone, and ash, graveled paths between mossy rocks and trees, and came to the cavern's maw. She glanced over her shoulder, breathed deep, and began her descent. She followed a trickling stream down, careful not to slip, careful not to fall. She met a fork in the path, then another, and another, but kept on as if she knew the way. She came across a spacious chamber with walls of dazzling crystal, twisting and blooming in ornate design. But it was too dark for her to notice. She passed the chamber without looking up. Ooh, that's good. Yeah, these backgrounds are very, very, very good. She writhed between limestone's shards, insects skittering from her path, sensing only danger, her dogged intent. She laid her palm on the wall, an unearthly warmth. Tried to make the game more horny, but there was literally like one place that wasn't already suggestive. She was close. She heard the ground creaking, ancient chasms shifting. In weakness, she tried to turn back, but it wasn't there. She felt the walls narrowing around her. She crawled through, jagged spurs clawing at her clothes. As the passage dwindled into an impasse, girls will literally write she was close and not get it. But still, she pressed on. She saw a faint glimmer. Her heartbeat quickened, her pace steady. She came to the fire, more beautiful than she imagined, and closed her eyes, content. She came. She dissolved in the firelight, fading to shadow, as the bats watched her dance and flicker across the wall. Cavity Girl. Oh, love it. Oh, chills. Thank you, Dana. No, I really love, very evocative. I love, I guess, Keanu Reeves Cavity Girl. Um, I just really like stories about like travel. I forget if this one has any music to it from the biblically accurate croissant, or is it just yeah, some good vibes. Just kind of sit here and take in this. Rose likes stories about travel. Kendall likes stories about wanking. Ooh, nice and spacey. I actually saw someone play this on stream when I suggested it. Well, not play this. They saw the title and absolutely did not click on it because they're like, "Oh no, I already have paralysis demons." Cavity Girl best masturbation game in the Subterranean Jam. I don't know. There actually might be a contender for that. We might have to. It might be close. It's close. Get it? Yeah. This is really good. Oh no! Ah! Oh. Ooh. Yeah. Still, you've cast your vote. Oh yeah, read comments on Cavity Girl. They're epic. Where is? Oh, is the original still up or? Oh, there it is. Just blind. Like you're waking up with the DVD menu playing. It is really good vibes. I really like this jam. Like every game has something so interesting to bring to the theme. 1010 life changing interactive storytelling. I don't really understand the story. Feel free to explain it to me. Smiley. There was a cavity girl. I know she has a cavity, but what is the representation about all the things she saw? Beautiful. I know she have a cavity, but what is the representation about all the things she saw? She have a cavity is a cavity. Because originally had no upvotes and one downvote. That's so good. I think we have enough time. Beautiful, fuck you. I think we've got enough time to play remote sensing. Yeah, remote sensing absolutely fucks. Archives of a Lost Diary, posted by Opal Green Afterglow. This is a game about sex, but further content warnings are inherent in the text options. If an option looks like it might contain content you don't want to see, please don't click it. Use the back button liberally. Log number 284. So, Twitch, this is a sexy game, right? When people were building cisterns, they didn't realize they were making a home for things that aren't us, or maybe just a breeding ground. Maybe something in them was an aphrodisiac. Most people can't see aliens, some can. Most who do mistake them for angels, orbs, hallucinations. Beck didn't actually mean this one to be sexy. Kendall's just got a gutter mind. Some people, like me, can only see parts, can only see what's left of them, things from what they have died, their cum, sweat, waste, maybe something else I'm forgetting. I must be forgetting something. Yeah, this image of the hand with the drip, whoo, that's something. Some people, like me, can only. Oh, right. Piles of shit. I can't smell it. I don't get to smell. I can just see it. I met a girl online who would smell their odor, and she tried to tell me that it was like, but you never really explain it. It's alien. The hand with the drip. All found in the cisterns. Can you see it? I wonder if they've always been here, or if they've came to us without seeing. They came to us. Today, for the first time, I found a corpse. Crush during sex, an orgy, a rape, an accident, something natural. I don't know. Something natural. They live in part like us, fucking and sweating and shitting. Maybe they die like us. An old man in the hot tub with his heart giving out, mid thrust into some nubile young woman. I couldn't look at it for long, short glimpses out of the corner of my eye. The image shifted as soon as I looked straight at it, like there was something still alive in it, preventing me from seeing it as anything more than dead flesh. I didn't trust myself to touch it. Today I found a mushroom sprouting. Ooh, good fade out. Uh, Sprouting from the waste of them. Is that new? Is it growing out of it, or is it coincidence? Is it being nourished by something it can't even detect? I masturbate in the tunnel sometimes. When I'm done, I mix their cum with my own. I'm not sure if it's to make them feel more like me or to make me feel more like them. I want to find someone and take them to the cisterns to fuck there and hope the aliens are there with us fucking too. Down there in the dark. God, this one's just so nasty and unsavory. I love it. Only creatures like us exist. When we can see them, I think that's because we're aliens too, a little. A lot of people look up to the stars for proof of extraterrestrials, but I know that in the dirt, in the cisterns and sewers and lowy forgotten places for wretches, that's where shocking new life and beauty is. The end. Yeah, that was good. It's really good. I love the musing. The images and text are really effective on that one a lot. Reading the comments on this one. I too want to mix my cum with alien cum. 10 out of 10. And delicious poetic prose. Yeah, this is a lot of really good games, and I think I've gone about an hour, a little under. I could do a short one. Do we have something that's under 10 minutes? Stare Down's probably a little bit over. Ninth Circle's a little over. That one's over. I guess we don't have any like really short, uh, only bitsy game. I guess it's not bitsy. It's Bipsy. Love the Domino. Yeah, no, they're amazing, amazing, amazing games. I'm just gonna run through a few of these. You are in a borehole with shadows that cling to the floor and walls and impossible shapes. You do not know what is real anymore. You are in what seems to be a sewer with vinaceous slime coming out of pipes. A sentient draconis is lurking just around the corner. You are in front of a large screen. Various loopy skulls are standing around. On the screen is an indistinct finger playing their trombone. Everyone is vibrating. You are in a series of dim corridors that spread out, a heavy marble door that leads directly into the underground railroad tunnels, although to your disappointment, the door is locked shut. I don't remember. Yeah, this was mine. I don't remember what this one's a reference to with a heavy marble door. Oh, right. Cycles. Dirt. It's like that. I don't remember writing it. I was going to be really weirded out if someone had like updated my game for me. That would have been kind of funny. You are in a series of sweeping metal hallways. A pulsing Hysanthian orb is telling you that your infatuation can be restored. Yeah, that was an act of pure, like, manic energy to get everyone's written. You are in a hallway above a diminutive hole. In front of you is a venacious rift in the fabric of space and time. You hear gunfire in the distance. There are exits. Oh, this is the Gate War reference. Okay. You are about to participate in the ritual. Oops. Who got the grammar wrong on that one? Real bad. Diminutive hole. You are in a series of suspiciously straight metal hallways. A pulsing Zenobert orb is telling you that your ecstasy can be restored. You're in front of a large screen. Various circular, indistinct figures are standing around. On the screen is an animated show with a gnome causing problems for other wizard. Oh, gnomes. Ha. Wait. This is. There. Got it. We can.
Hello, old chum. I'm not a gnolf. I'm not a gnoblin. I'm a gnome, and you've been gnomed.
There you go. You're welcome. You've been gnomed. All right, that's good. Um, Not quite an hour, but we played a good chunk of them. How many have I actually gotten through? Uh, Green Fog. I don't think I'll get to be able to play dominoes on stream. Obviously, cave dominoes, although it's really cute and I love the tiles. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. That'll be a whole stream in itself. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 games. Sitting around my apartment tickles me. A gnome. I'm not a gnome. They're pretty good. Yeah. I've got to go and do life things and hopefully actually fix this model. When I was putting it up, I just did mouth shapes for the vowels. So, A, E, I, O, and U. But then I saw that it actually, like, I have to add the blend shapes myself, but I saw that it'll actually do like the other mouth phonemes. So I'll have to update that to make it even better. Hopefully, I'll actually have a version of this for people to download and use soon. I want to kick up a Patreon or Ko-fi so people can. So I went to school for 3D, but I never got like. It was like 2003, 2004, and that. So it wasn't like super great, and it was all in Maya anyways. So I've had to relearn Blender. Um, so I'm like kind of a 3D person, but I haven't done it in like years. So uh, a lot of the skills kind of transferred over, and I've failed a lot at trying to do this. So, um, so there. The hardest part is obviously is like 100% the UV texturing for me, or I guess the UV laying out, and I've figured out kind of how to do that in like some of the shortcuts just recently. So I want to do some more of them. I'm a 3D person. VTuber illusion crumbling. Oh no, I'm a real I'm a real person. Okay. Anyways, thank you for the stream. And I want to do this some more. Maybe cycle out some games. I still want to play more Steven Sausage Roll. Goodbye. Maya to Blender is such a rough muscle memory transition. Oh God, it really is. It is the worst. All right. Later.